Yeah, still learning the curves on this. Probably gonna spend most of tomorrow just trying to get alerts all sorted out. And then
Mm.
hopefully getting up at least the first episode up on YouTube.
A.
Yes, Joe did a big favor for me by helping me out with that, so I'm gonna talk to a few people who I know who upload to YouTube pretty regularly and try to get that squared away. Okay, doodly doo. Ah, that's what I was looking for. Here we go. Oh, oops, forgot to press that. Okay, that should get that done. Oh, well, we'll find out in a minute. Trying to see if I got all the titles and everything right, because now I have to do half the stuff to go live on my phone, and the other half through OBS. Okay, cool. Well, at least the stream title's going well. Now, I hope I bring up everything else, including my character sheet. There we are. Okay. So, guys, Holes.
Fly.
I was about to say,
Ah.
yeah, Holes. How do you feel about him?
Holes and pits, man. Oh, holes. They are the pits.
Exactly.
And yeah, you think if anyone would be pissed off more than about that, it'd be me. But I love the fact I love the fact that I was entirely in character. That since he has no wisdom and no intelligence, he'd be stupid enough to do that twice.
But hey, at least we got an alchemy jug and some rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, we get to have beer.
All I'm saying is we are not declaring that for carry on.
Yes.
Well, let's call it a water pouch. It'll be fine.
It's just a jug.
An 8-gallon jug, yes.
Oh, yeah, because the party needs all these essential things. Water, beer, and mayonnaise.
It's necessary.
Also, an ounce of poison.
If we ever find someone we just hate that much.
I mean, if we do that, we have much more powerful ways to, like, hate them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but then it can't be traced back to us because it's magical poison. They can't prove that it was us that did it.
I mean, I could summon a spiritual weapon. They don't leave tracks. They don't have fingerprints.
Excuse me, sir. Would you care for a dollop of poison?
Just a smidge. Just a little top.
I was just imagining like a piece of pumpkin pie with a green dollop on it.
That doesn't taste like mint. Oh no.
It's not mint. It's deadly nightshade. Enjoy your forever nap.
But yeah. Honestly, I'm definitely looking forward to this session. I mean, even more so than compared to you guys going through the House of the Crocodile. And let's just say that we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, I was only just like thinking like in my head as Enoch, I was just like, okay, so where do we go? We could cross the river over there and try to look for the expensive thing, We could walk into the place full of undead and hopefully find, like, some ruins. Or we could just turn back and just, try to take what we got here and get some money.
But what fun would that be?
Especially for a group of adventurers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it might seem wise. We were mostly defeated by a 20-foot hole.
Unfortunately for you, I made a character that causes problems on purpose.
I mean, I'm about to start rolling up a character possibly like that, and then having a friend be my designated thinker.
Meanwhile, we're gonna do a character just skipping along. Let me tell you about my best friend.
I'm just saying, a wizard with no wisdom. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Hi, I'm Cito.
Yeah, but you have charisma to play it off. I'm thinking about playing this the classic webcomic. Wizards, no sense of right or wrong. I seem to have lost my shotgun. I'll make 20 more!
Huzzah.
Also, I'm not sure where this meme came from, but you know how everybody has to deal with wizards and orbs?
Mm-hmm.
I love this meme.
I also don't know where it came from, but I respect the hell out of it.
Yeah. I mean, you got Wizard Jesus basically laid down, up smack down on the devil, which I appreciate.
Oh, wait.
And then you had the one that you posted last night, Vaughn.
Give me a second. I know just... I have one. Let's see if I can find it and then drop it, because it actually has a soundbite for it. I'll play it on stream. Give me a second here. It was in there. Scrolling.
Also, weird thing I noticed is that you're coming in mono on the left side on stream.
Oh, I am? How about now? I just moved my mic.
Nah, still mono left.
Is that a setting I can fix in OBS?
It should be.
Filters, property. What would that be under?
Maybe property.
Okay.
I have never used OBS, so your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, I made specific. All right, now how is it? I just switched it over to specifically my mixer. Oh, that's because I did desktop audio. I'm an idiot. Okay. Now try. You should be able to come through.
I'll try.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I can hear everybody.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like I can hear everybody else on stream just fine, but you're the exception for that.
Now how is it? Because I just switched over to my mixer on my proper mic.
Testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. How about me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Well, I could still only hear left.
Doesn't help because that's the only, headphone I currently have on. Might be something in Discord. Let me check here. Well, actually, no, it's coming through stream. Because you guys could hear me fine. You're listening on the stream.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Both of yours on Discord, so. Nothing like live troubleshooting.
Right.
Alright, checking filters. Okay, don't think I have anything there. Advanced audio properties. Desktop audio, event tracker. The event tracker shouldn't have any sound. Okay. says I'm balanced. Do. No, not that.
Have you tried down mixing it to mono? Advanced properties.
Okay, advanced properties down mixed to mono. Give me one sec. Advanced properties. Okay, mono. Here we go. Click. Okay, how's this, guys? How's this, chat? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I think we
There,
got
now
it
it is.
Appears. There we go.
Sweet.
Problem fixed. Woohoo!
Huzzah!
Finally. Oh, now I remember where I would have put that. Now I can get back to bring out the funny wizard meme. Haha. Here it is.
Oh, yes.
Let's see if this gets accidentally opened on stream because I have no control over which mod or Discord decides to open memes in. Yep, on stream. Well, you guys get to listen to this because this is fun little thing I found. Oh, no, it just takes me to the guy's page instead of taking me to the actual... Oof.
That's a big oof. At least it opened to the guy's page.
Yep, but I can find this real quick here. Do.
Yep. Let's see.
While you're looking for that, I have to laugh that there was a guy I follow on Twitter shared this clip from the Beatles documentary that they put on Disney Plus, and it's the song "Let's Dance to a song that was around before your mother was born." And the reason I'm laughing at that is that 9 times out of 10, people that are going to be watching this documentary are probably watching it with their moms who were listening to the Beatles after they were disbanded.
Wow. Beatleception. I also saw there was another meme floating around where somebody superimposed Austin Powers into every section.
And it works!
It works so well. Oh my god.
Okay, I found it. Give me 1 second here to turn it back. So if you guys are listening to the stream, here we go.
Hot wizards in your area. I don't want love. I just want sex. See my orb. Click here. Bibbity bobbity, bring that sweet ass over to my tower, baby.
Oh my god.
It's a wizard that has a plus 10 in charisma.
And a plus 10 now. Size. Gary Gygax never made that as a stat. No, it was sexual prowess. Sexual prowess is not a stat.
You said, not him.
I'm just saying, I don't need a spell to charm person.
I just realized, have you guys ever seen Code Monkeys?
Yes.
That was the one bit where where the one guy captured Molly Ringwald and brought her over to Gary Gygax and convinced him to give him all those stat increases.
Yep. Hey, just like, remember, I am not affiliated with you. I'm not sure they ever released the second season on DVD, because I remember I had the first one on DVD.
Yeah. It's just the same. Looking back, G4 could have had Rick and Morty, apparently.
Oh, wow.
But they went with Code Monkeys instead.
I wonder how that would have saved them from getting canceled the first time.
Maybe. Also, hey, Draco.
Hello.
If only you could have been here earlier. It would have helped to have a voice actor when we're having audio problems.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It was OBS mixing issues, but yeah, we managed to sort it out.
All right.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, just imagine how different Rick and Morty could have been if it were on G4.
I mean, not that different considering it would still be Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but would Rick be even more of an asshole because he'd be able to swear a lot more often?
We'll never know. But then again, I think we're lucky with what we got with Rick and Morty, mostly just because I actually remember what it was based off of, the original, the quote.
Saw that pilot.
Yeah.
And then you basically have it go completely full circle when you have Christopher Lloyd playing live action Rick.
True.
I don't know how they did it. They got a kid that looks exactly like a real life version of Morty. Like, it is crazy how much he actually looked like him.
Mm-hmm. Who did they get the live action Morty? Yeah, Jaden Martell.
Huh.
Can't say I ever heard of him before that, but there he is. But how's your day going, Draco?
I survived.
Yeah. Well,
You work retail, don't you?
Yes.
That's a common thing for retail workers.
Exactly.
I had a pretty bad day at work today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what this is for.
Yeah. This is what I was looking forward to all day.
Aw, shucks. Kind of makes me feel better about everything. It's like, oh yeah, oh crap, I need to do more session prep. I've just been so busy with other stuff. I did. Earlier in the week, I sat in on a miniatures painting party, which was fun to do. Basically, a bunch of my friends were getting together, painting up their minis for our upcoming Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign.
Ooh.
Yeah, my model's basically base painted. Just gotta do the base, and I might actually base the base out. You know, add like grass and logs and stuff, because they get that hardcore into making those models, and it just makes me so freaking jealous.
I mean, I can see the appeal.
Mm-hmm. And I'm
gonna probably be like that. Hopefully next week. I bought a mini pla of one of the Megazords from Lightspeed Rescue.
Ooh.
If you remember it, it was the one they called the Life Force Megazord. It was the black and gold version of the main mechs for both the Sixth Ranger and the main guys.
Oh, okay.
That one they tied things to the helmets of the Rangers and literally used their, like, they call it their life force. I don't know what I think it was just mind energy in the Japanese version.
Ah, yes. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
I mean, I do have something like that in my homebrew for Ranger. But also, speaking of that, I finally finished just making everything!
Good job, Vaughn. Everybody just give a nice round of applause for Vaughn.
Oh, 52 fucking subclasses. Finally done. Now it's just
when they go on live.
Oh, that's gonna be a while now. Like, I'm hopefully gonna be testing a good chunk of them because I was brought in to help organize a party for what will either be a Tyranny of Dragons or Strixhaven playthrough. That I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with, if that'll be streamed here on someone else's channel or what we're going to do. We're still getting everyone together for it. But yeah, no, that's definitely what I'm going to be doing, is trying to get as many people in that campaign as possible to test out some stuff. But now
you're going to have a party of 52.
Well, no, I don't wish that because I don't have 18 hours to play D&D, as much as I would love to. But no, I mean, we've got a fairly big party. I want to say we're up to like we're gonna be running 6, so we're gonna be a DM's nightmare, but we're also gonna be fighting Tiamat. So,
Ha ha ha! DM's nightmare as I flashbacks to running one session with 11 players.
yeah,
Jeez.
you remember that part where it says in the DMG, yes, an average party, 3 to 5 players. And then you remember, oh yeah, that's what every CR is based around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're going to see what happens there and see who all is going to be able to make that work. So I'll keep people posted. Also, I'm not sure if it went out over while we were live or not, but thanks to the help of the lovely Joe Mojo, who you should go follow on Twitch, I will soon be able to start uploading episodes onto YouTube, so keep an eye on my Twitter for that as I'll post links. And then I'll also have a bot in chat ready to direct you to either a page of all the episodes or a playlist, depending on how much I'm able to get organized. So now, if you miss an episode, you don't gotta worry. You can just throw it up on YouTube. Listen at work.
Yeah, get to see our band of adventurers start out and mesh and call out Pumpkins' lies.
You get to see how stupid we actually are.
Very
Hooray!
good.
I mean, you did eventually figure out about the whole Crocodile house puzzle.
Yeah, but it took us an hour and a half to get just 20 feet.
Look, all right. I mean, I've had several chances to list up. You know, man and crocodile, man and crocodile, man and crocodile, and the various intros. But
Progress is progress. Let's just say that.
even if it took an hour and a half to go about 3 minutes in real time.
I'm just, like I'm gonna say, I still want to, I'm still contemplating getting Manda to draw another version of the same art for my character that just has a t-shirt on that says, I'm the brains of this outfit and I'm only a C student.
And again, I cause problems on purpose, so you'll get no help from me.
Oh, yeah,
Socially, yes. In combat, that's debatable.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, at least you haven't gone to child harness yet. Like, we can let you walk around.
Yet.
Yes. You
I
just
feel that's
grab
what-
some of his vines just on his head, and that's the hardest.
Oh no, who needs to get the papoose? Alright, also I saw that Zombie says run behind, so to start without him, so he'll hop right on in.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was gonna say, I think we're ready to go.
Okay. So yeah, let's just get the music all queued up here. Welcome, one and all, to Session 7 of Chult of Personality. When last we left our expedition, Dan, the half-elf witch, Enoch, the human warlock, Wick, the squashling cleric, Elise, the elven ranger, and Zeno, the half-elf sorcerer. The party began to investigate the House of the Crocodile, which they discovered was laden with traps. After falling into pits several times and triggering spinning blade traps, Wick managed to grapple himself onto Elise's back, which gave Enoch a fantastic idea to avoid the traps by channeling the legend of the man and the crocodile and carrying each other on their backs. With team effort from each other and Wick summoned ape helpers, the party's efforts were rewarded with the acquisition of an alchemy jug. Upon exiting the house, however, their celebration was cut short by a tribe of Batiri goblins who attempted to steal our heroes' canoe. Taking exception to this, our party defeated the goblins and finished rummaging through Camp Righteous for other hidden treasure, with their sights set to the northwest to find a shield guardian. Will their search be successful? Let's find out. So, we basically pick off right where we left off. I believe last session you had finished rummaging through the camp, and and you were debating about where you guys were going to go next.
Yes.
Mm.
There I am. Yeah. So
I found a dead body in a loo.
Mm-hmm.
a dead body with lots of money it can't take with it.
True.
Not into the afterlife. I mean, with the death curse going on and whatnot.
All right, well, Enoch will be kind of like looking over the map and go, well, we got two options here, and I'd say it's up to group vote. If we cross back over the river to the other side, we can start looking to where the pendant's supposed to be, because that'll give us at least some more funds so we can come back at this with maybe some more gear, like looks at canoes and rain catchers and what little we have. Or we could try going deeper in on this side. Might fight some more undead, but we could make progress toward Umbala, but I'm not sure how much we got in the way of rations and bug repellent.
Kawasha kind of chimes in. As long as we have some opportunity to deal with the undead, I am okay with it.
Well, I think I'm okay-ish on bug repellent. And rations, I'm totally fine with.
Yeah, I think my rations are fine too, and I know where I personally would want to go, but I'd also want to be prepared if we're going to Mabala.
What about you, Zeno?
If we're in the majority, I think that going further in isn't that bad an idea. I'm good on rations and everything.
Okay, Miller, could you bring up the map?
Oh, sure.
Watch all those hexagons load in.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Bit by bit.
And if I recall correctly, you guys are currently down here.
We are
at
right
Camp
there.
Righteous.
Yep. Alright, so then
We're
Umbala...
right here.
Yeah. We don't know how much the undead go into that area. Though now looking at the map where Umbala is, if we take a slightly longer route, we could do both. Hopefully try to find the amulet. And then if we can't make it to Umbala, at least then we have a fallback strategy. Plus there's Camp Vengeance on the way, which we could hopefully stop at, maybe recoup some things.
Yeah, that sounds like the best bet, honestly.
Alright, so we gotta cross the river and make it a little bit about almost halfway towards the Mist Cliff.
Alright. So, as I understand it, above game, your plan is to go towards the Shield Guardian, circle back to Mabala, and possibly stop at Camp Vengeance?
Yeah, because Shield Guardian thing is right there. Then we could head towards Camp Vengeance, which would be pretty close to Umbala. So that
Okay.
yeah.
So, Shield Guardian, Vengeance, then Mabala. Gotcha.
Yeah, because that way we could treat Camp Vengeance as a halfway mark. And if we have to turn back, we could just go up the river from there back to Port Yanzaru.
Alright. So,
before we get going, I'd reach into the pouch with the gemstones and be like, is anyone opposed to me just handing one of these over to Kawasha as just like a head payment of things just in case?
I was actually going to suggest that, so let's go ahead and do it.
oh, thank you, my friends.
After everything you've done for us, it's the least we can do.
By the way,
He-
for the sake of inventory, who wants to hold those gems?
We got the list of what kinds they are in the Discord, so
Yes.
yeah, I can throw those on my character sheet if you want.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Just make sure you track that.
Yeah, okay, so that'll be 4 gems now, because Kawash has got one of them. They're all worth 10 gold, so I'll say, I'll give him, because I know we have one that's doubled up. I think it's the Tiger Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Second here. Gems. 10 GP each. Is the X times 4. There we go. Oh, it's the eye agates. So yeah, he's got one of the eye agates. There we go.
Okay. All right. So.
He has one of them because we have 2 of them.
Alright, so it was lightly raining today. As you begin to sail on down the river, file here. Let's see. As you're sailing down for a while today, eventually, Kawasha comes to the realization, oh, we steered slightly off course, but we're still heading in the general direction of not the river. So, I'll just attempt to sail around there and keep going. And, let's see. Encounters for today, that's cocked. Draco, I want you to roll percentile for me.
All right.
Because this will be your encounter for today.
97.
There it is.
97. Okay.
That's either really good or really bad.
As you do with percentile.
No in between.
Ooh, okay. Alright, while I get that set off, let's see. Go ahead and feel free to, for any roleplay you want to do, as I just gotta get this all set up here.
Okay.
You know, this is the second time we veered off course. Are you sure you're a guide?
No man is perfect, I must admit, but I try my best. Sometimes I just may need some help to see if I can travel further.
Eh. To be fair, Wick, like, look at this map. We're in a very big place.
Yes.
Accidents happen. As my grandmother used to say, poverty's nerfect.
What?
It took me a second there, but I get it.
Yes, same.
It just sounded like gibberish. What does that mean?
It's nobody's perfect, but the first letters are switched.
Oh. Why?
It's a joke.
Like,
Oh. I like jokes.
But yeah, I've always learned the best thing you can do is trust old granny wisdom. Though for me it was old goblin wisdom.
Oh, I never had a granny. I wouldn't know. I only had my master.
Fair.
I've only had a granny. She found me in the woods all on my own as a baby, so I just know what it's like to have a granny. I guess a mom too, in a way, since she raised me.
I mean, Old Joe wasn't really a parent. He was my master, and then I had Gnak, who's the goblin matriarch. Stern but fair. Stern but fair she was.
Ironically, my grandmother, Granny Jo, short for Josephine, but I always called her Granny Jo. She was a nice woman. We made potions together. We fed the animals around our hut in the woods. You know, scraps, whatever we didn't need. The law was no animal could attack another on her territory. The wolves once did, and she showed the alpha what for. They never did it ever again. She was a powerful, kind, fair woman.
Old Joe was named Jehoshaphat, and he shortened it to Joe because no one could get it right.
That makes sense. That's why I prefer people call me Dan, because I know elven names are hard for some people.
That is true.
If it makes you feel better, I tend to call Coyote Weed because his name in Jotun means walking weed. So, just to shorten it, I tend to just call him Weed.
Huh.
Huh. That's kind of what my master did with me.
He called you Weed?
Well, no, Wick. My name is Wick, you silly Billy. You know, for the candle, because my eyes are all bright.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
that makes sense.
You know, I actually was wondering about your master. Was he like a wizard, or...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He made a lot of potions for adventurers, like me. That's why I became an adventurer. And it's why I make my potions too, so I could kind of be like him.
I didn't know you were versed in potions as well.
Oh yeah,
He pulls out a tiny little vial and he holds it up.
here, try it.
And we'll take the potion, examine it, and try it.
It's juice.
Ah! It definitely tastes good.
Yeah, it's very nutritious and healthy.
Good to know.
Maybe you could help me out when I finally get the materials together to actually get some potion crafting done, Wick.
Hooray! I'd love to.
Been a while since I worked with anyone to make potions.
I'll be the bestest helper.
Now I'm just imagining both Yuki and Wick helping Dan make potions.
It definitely
It's the most
won't
adorable thing.
It won't go wrong at all.
No, not at all. I mean, one explosion or two is just guaranteed. That's the fact of life.
Exactly.
Enoch's just trying to figure out if he knows enough about blacksmithing to make a blast screen.
What's a couple of explosions between friends, huh?
Well, technically between our group, the norm.
Yeah. See?
Everyone stares at Zeno.
I've only done that once.
Once is enough.
And it wasn't even anyone else. It was my freaking water skin, which we don't have to worry about now.
Yes, you set water on fire. That is an oddity I would like to not happen again.
It put itself out.
I mean, it was amazing to see at the very least. I think we can all agree on that.
Alright. Alright, I think I've got this all set up. As you're kind of sailing down with the canoe here, I want you guys to make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okie doke. Perception. There it is.
Ooh, nat 20.
A
You see all things. You see through the ether and all things that exist.
A nat 20 for Yuki, too.
And
Jeez.
so does Yuki.
only
I
a
got a
dirty 20
9.
from a dirty 20 from me with a nat 20 on the other side.
Alright, so as you're sailing on down to the canoe, on the right side, as you're kind of drifting a lot through this water, you come across a decrepit set of ruins with chock full or massive growths of vines growing around and through, in most cases, the various walls, various huts that you see that lie in ruins, and Enoch and Wick, the two of you hear some movement, and Yuki kind of sniffs the air. I don't like that. That smells as bad as when we dealt with those undead back in Yanzar.
Yuki
There is-
believes there might be undead.
Yeah, there is something over there.
Oh, well. I'm a little shy about ruins right now, but if you guys want, we
Fine.
can investigate.
I mean, we did say we could kill some undead.
Yeah, if there's undead there, that sounds like a good place to check.
There'd be something of value in there.
Alrighty.
And if not, we've cleared the undead plague a little bit.
As you drift closer, you see... I'll just say, for now, you guys are currently off of the map, but... actually, let me set this up for... Fog of War.
I just realized I told everyone what Yuki said when she's probably talking out loud right now.
I've been playing it as like you're just relaying everything that she's saying because like you doesn't want to show that she can talk to people that are outside of the party.
That's fair. She might not be talking with I mean, Kawasha and we'd have been around us for a while.
I just figured she switches sometimes.
That's also fair.
As you drift on through this, like I said, you guys aren't necessarily on the map yet, but this is what you see.
Ooh.
A lot of
There-
darkness.
See.
There we go. Now I can see.
Oh, goody!
You see these various shambling humanoids, and with your nat 20 perception, Enoch, as well as your perception, Wick, you notice that on the backs of their heads, as you're looking at these creatures that are shuffled around, you see what looks like plant growth or vines that kind of drape out from the back of their heads.
Oh my god,
And you
are we
see-
facing Last of Us zombies?
I was just
And-
thinking that.
Yeah, you see these yellow flowers that currently are sticking out through the tops of their heads.
Well, that's not good.
Hey, Kawasha. What's up with those flowers? And he kind of gestures towards one of them.
Kawasha turns to Kupalue and begins to do some hand gestures. And he begins to gesture back. He tells me we might be dealing with yellow musk.
Oh, that sounds repellent at best.
Yes, the yellow musk is quite a sinister plant. It tends to spread its seeds in the bodies of animals, which in turn propagate themselves into various other forms. They seem to form a collective hive mind of sorts.
Do they still count as Zambambos if they're controlled by plants?
Well, at either rate, about as close to undead as I can get, I would suppose. Still, I think we need to be careful if we
Yeah,
have to deal with them.
I'd say let's try to keep our distance if we're going to fight these things, because I'd rather not have plants take over my brain.
No, that's a fair point. Yeah.
I'm kind of using mine right now. I'd rather not have something else in there.
Do we have fire?
I can make fire.
We should use fire.
That's fire and lightning would probably be the best ideas. Yeah.
Oh, well, I have lightning.
I got magic lasers.
Also have radiant moonlight. That's kind of a holy fire.
And if you don't want to use magic, I would suggest long range weapons like crossbows.
All right, well then I'd say let's try to spread out maybe a little bit so that way they can't surround us. We've had bad luck with that.
All right.
Let's see.
Above game. What say you, Chaco? I don't think I've heard you yet.
Did Quasha say what these were?
Yeah, he basically said that these are, could be dealing with yellow musk. And specifically, these, shablings are called yellow musk zombies.
Would this be anything I would know about?
Give me a nature check.
Probably not.
Probably not, no. Not with a 9, unfortunately.
She would kind of speak up. This is nothing I've ever seen. If it were my personal opinion, I'd say we should at least try to, if we can, take the time and observe them. If not, try to be as quiet as possible and moving around them.
Looks at Wick and Zeno. I don't think that's gonna work.
No, I'm afraid you're probably right.
I can hide. I can hide super good.
I mean, fair. I've never seen you try to hide. But anyway.
I mean,
Oh.
do we really want to? Or do we just want to kill them? Because I can totally do that.
Yeah, I'm all for clearing out these zombies. If anything, it's less things we got to worry about down the line.
Fair.
If we kill them, we can actually explore this place.
All right.
Would I know if I could use yellow musk in any alchemical thing, or no?
That is a very good question. Give me a quick nature check.
I can do that. Ten.
10, you're not sure.
Well, then I guess I don't really know if I can use these plants for anything. Suppose I could take some from one that's intact at some point to study it, but I don't know if we want to just incinerate them all or not.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's got to be at least one intact after we're all done, but I say we should try to coordinate our assault.
Well, I can spook zombies really good, so do we want them to run somewhere?
I mean, we might want to save that in case we get surrounded.
Okay.
Well, I just had a thought. I could set a moonbeam up somewhere, and maybe we could get them to run into it. Potentially.
Ooh, that might work.
Well then, does anyone got anything that could corral them or get them going? I mean, we could always use that weird vine thing that Wick does.
I have something similar, but it only works on one person as well.
Let's see. Let's see what my spread is right for that spell.
If it's a tangle, I believe it's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just want to. Yes, it is. So I think I'd only at most be able to get those two if I really wanted to.
All right.
Well, unless things go pretty crazy, I'm probably not going to cast any of my spells and stick with cantrips.
Probably same here. I could probably just hurl my bolts of fire at them too, and Weed has his thing he can attack as well.
All right then. Let's.
All right. Oh, go ahead, Enoch. Sorry,
I was gonna
cut
say.
me off.
I was gonna say. So I guess we'll go on the count of 3 then, unless anyone else got any bright ideas.
I'ma just make sure I'm in front so that the people who are squishy
True.
don't get squishy-fied.
So,
I'm going to step back just in case.
All right. Kawasha and Weed will flank behind you. Quick.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm gonna say, let's go ahead and roll some initiative here.
All right.
Boy.
14.
13.
Also 14.
Click on my boy. And now initiative.
And Yuki got a 10.
and let's
1.
Oh, I forgot to click her token. Whoops.
initiative
Yeah, that's fine.
is a 10.
Wah.
And it changed me to 10.
All right, so Dan, you said you rolled a 10.
No, I rolled a 13. Yuki
Oh,
rolled a
13.
10.
All right, 13 for you.
Token, please come back.
Token, come back.
I forgot
You
to
can
click my
play the
token, but I got a
on-
14.
All right. 10 for Yuki. Let's see. Kawasha, I believe you rolled better this time. A 15. Lue, you rolled low again. Oh no, Wick with a natural 1.
My slow boy.
Mm.
Alright, I gotta add your turn. And zombies are not that dexterous. They rolled a 3.
No way. Zombies
Haha,
not
still
dexterous?
faster than me.
And I'm still trying to remember the exact way to press my token to put me back on the turn order.
And just one thing here.
You're basically just supposed to click on him and then hit initiative, and that'll put you on the turn order.
Yeah.
Ah, so I forgot to press it.
It just needs to be highlighted, that's all.
But lessons for next time.
Alright, so my apologies here. This time have it to do other stuff as well. Oh, come on. Alright. That one. And what do you get for your initiative? Wow, you're slow. Okay.
It's like if you're talking to me, hey.
No, there's something else that. So you got
Oh.
that.
It's like
Well,
I
that's
don't
good
want to
news.
go first.
Yeah, pay no attention to that. I'm just moving. Yeah, like I said, you see some walls, that are currently broken down. You see some roots of some other huts. And towards the middle of this set of ruins, it looks like you see the crumbled walls of what might be a well. Alright, so... Let's see, I'm trying to see if I got everyone's initiative, so...
Me and Elise are at the top, but we messed up.
Alright, so... Enoch rolled a 14. Dan got a 13.
Oh, wait a second. Technically, I would have one more because I forgot my floating +1 is in Dex this time because of all the traps last time. So I'd have a 15.
At least 14. Alright, so... Enoch with a 15. I think I'm maybe multiple turns in here, so let me just try to get this sorted out.
Oh yeah, Zeno and Yuki are tied.
That's right. I guess you both rolled a 10.
So what do we do again? Just roll a flat d20?
What's your dex bonus, Zeno?
Mine is 2.
+2 for Yuki.
Alright, so roll off, or if you want to choose. Get your choice either or.
Just roll a d6, I guess.
D20.
Oh, let's just do a d20.
Nah.
Let's let fate
That's
decide.
a 12.
15.
Alright, so Yuki goes before Zeno. Alright. So, all set up. All right. We'll start with Enoch.
Alright, well, I'm going to target this guy right here. And I'm going to come out blasting
All right.
with an 8.
That misses as it just barely streaks past its head.
Ah, geez. Well, that's basically it for me.
All right. Next up is Kawasha. He's seeing that same one you attacked. He's going to produce flame and hurl him with a fire at it. He also misses. Jeez. Next up is Elise.
Alright, this the one they've been attacking right here?
They have been shooting that one, but...
Oh, okay. I'll let them handle that one. Bonus action, the Hunter's mark this guy and take that shot.
Alright.
17.
Hits, roll damage.
10 piercing plus Hunter's mark damage. 6, so 16 piercing total.
Alright. Yeah, you certainly did a number on that zombie. You shoot it and you knock off quite a bit of flesh off of its stomach and basically right by its rib cage, and it just... Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Dan.
Oh no, they make sounds despite being plants.
Well, the plants might move the vocal cords of the undead, which is a gross thought, but it's where we are. I think I'm going to attack that zombie over there with a witch bolt. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does. Roll the damage.
Draco, that's Milo's in the line.
It'll take 6 lightning damage.
Alright. As you extend your hands forward, these giant two beams of lightning streak across it. They connect with a zombie, and it begins to twitch and convulse as it gets hit, so it's still standing. And as it begins to turn around and notice all of you. And let's see.
Right, I forgot my Latin here. That was Witch Bolt. Maleficia Fulmin!
Alright, next up is Yuki.
Do. She's helping.
Alright, help action. Zeno.
I'm helping you.
So, first things first, I'm gonna move right here to where I'm away from everybody. Then aiming right there so I can hit both these guys. Let's go for a shatter.
Alright, that's going to be con saves from the two of them.
And let me just do my normal diligence. That's a 14, so yay.
Yep, no surge. What's the damage for in your save for your con save? Or for your...
DC 13.
Alright, they both
And
pass.
18 damage reduced to half, I believe.
Yep, so 9 from those two. The one taking lightning is very, very worse for wear. Meanwhile, the one in the back, he's taking some fresh damage. As a resounding gadoosh rings out from and echoes off of the various walls and huts in this ruin. Anything else, Zeno?
That's it for me.
Alright. Next up is Weed. As he saunters forward 10 feet, equips his sling, winds it up with advantage. Wait. Help action is it? I believe it's a melee attacks. Screw it. Didn't need it. Hits. Yeah, he goes to crack it, the zombie in the face. It stumbles and drops to the ground, but then it picks itself back up.
Oh no.
Don't know
All
whether
right.
that's a good or a bad thing for me, because my Witch Bolt is still active on it.
Alright, so it's the zombie's turn. This one's gonna move 5, 10 up to you. This one's gonna move 5, 10, 15 up towards Yuki. This one's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 50, 20. This one's gonna dash towards you, Zeno. And then, let's see. Coming around some buildings, you see another one appear. There's another one that appears. There's another one that appears.
That's a lot of plant zombies.
And this one's gonna dash to get to there. This one's also gonna dash. This one's dashing.
Oh.
This one's dashing. This one's dashing.
Well, this complicates my plans a little bit.
And you hear some other strained groans coming from further deep within the ruins. And that brings us to our attack round, so we'll start with you, Enoch.
Yay.
He goes to flail his arms to hit you, but misses.
Whew.
And the two that are on Yuki. Let's see, that's one hit on Yuki.
No. Stop.
For 6 damage.
Oh.
And the other one misses.
Well, 6 is 1 over her health.
Womp womp.
Oh no! Yuki disappears again.
Dan's eye twitches.
Alright. Well, that's their turn. That'll bring us down to Wick.
How do I kill which is already dead?
Hmm.
I will figure this out.
I mean, the obvious answer is just obliterate them till they're nothing but ash. Majin Buu them.
Let's see.
Or Kid Buu, I suppose.
I think I should hold on to that. So where is entangle? That's in the action. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do entangle. Let's see. Actually, can I 20? Stop it.
Well, you could get at least.
Yeah, I can get those 4. I think so. Right.
Yeah, you can finagle it just right. You can hit all 4 of them.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah, that's. Yep. I'm gonna do that.
All right, strength saves coming right up. Let's see. You want to click your spell for me so I can get your spell save DC?
I can do that. It's a 12. But Hibishki.
Okay. The one in the back passes. The 3 in the front fail and are currently restrained.
Haha.
That's real good for us.
Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? I'm inclined to think not. I'm gonna save the big boy for if I need it.
All right.
Now, should I? Or should I move? That's the problem. That's the question. I'm gonna move here. Nah, I'm gonna move here.
All right. Take it up an offensive position in front of those zombies. Gotcha. That'll bring us back to the top of the turn order to Enoch. You've got one zombie right in your face. What do you do?
Well, that's when I use my bonus action to summon my rapier, and I'm a booming blade his ass.
All right.
11.
That hits.
Oh, phew, okay. So first, 6 damage there, and then
All right.
if he moves, he's gonna get the full 8.
All right. As he begins to shimmer.
And
I'll
then,
just have that.
if anything, Enoch is going to move first 1, 2, and then 3 and 4, so attack of opportunity.
All right. He'll attempt to slam you with his fists, and he'll hit with a 21
Oof.
21.
for 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he whacks you in the back of the head.
Oh, he really oughtn't have done that. But that ends my turn.
All right. Next up is Kawasha. As Kawasha is going to Seeing how you're in trouble, Zeno, he's going to step 5 feet over to there. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll stand right there. He'll produce flame and he'll huck it at the zombie that's right in front of you. And hit.
Thank you.
For 3 fire damage. Kind of singed him a little bit, but he's still standing. Next up will be Elise.
Zombie?
Please.
He went to go get food, is what he said.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Well-
I see that now.
Okay. Well, we'll hold his turn then. Dan. You're arcing your lightning and the zombie is still standing. What do you do?
Well, I'd like to flavor it that when Witch Bolt hits, because I can spend my action to just keep hitting him with it, there's like a lightning sigil on its chest.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna fade away, because Dan is going to cast Moonbeam now, because they killed his dog.
Ah, I see. And you'll be able to hit all 3 of those zombies?
I believe
Alright.
so.
It's alright, so con saves. Failure! Failure! Failure!
Alright, they're all taking 9 radiant damage.
Alright, and this one...
Actually, I think I'm only hitting 2 of them, because it would be like that,
oh yeah,
right?
that would be a
If you
10
hit
foot.
right there, you can hit all 3 because it's still 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So,
Yeah.
like, if I place it right there. Okay,
Uh-huh.
then never mind.
I was secretly very much hoping you would use that.
I mean, there's a lot of them. This is the time to use the laser beam of death.
Yes. Give us our orbital laser, please.
Alright.
The laser.
Check back to see if zombie's back. If
I
not...
am back.
Alright, so... now it's your turn. Since we're resolving that out of the way.
Alright.
The zombie that you have Hunter's Mark on is currently dead.
Alright. I'm gonna bonus action pass it back to this guy.
Alright.
Who's currently restrained, correct?
Correct. So you
Means
have advantage on this.
I do have advantage, yes. And we're gonna go ahead and fire my bow. I got advantage.
24 does hit. Roll damage.
10 piercing damage. Is he still up?
Oh yeah. Roll Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer.
5 and 5.
Oh yeah, you shoot him right in the head, and let me just see if he is standing up. Nope, you shoot him right in the head. It dislodges the plant in the back of the head. He collapses and dies. That now brings us to Zeno. You have a zombie in front of you. What do you do?
I take my dagger and stab it right in the face.
All right, roll the hit.
I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want a zombie right in front of me, and this is the only thing I can really do.
Any chance you can use the Tide of Chaos? Well, you don't need Tides of Chaos anyway, so an 18 does hit.
Man,
So I'm going all old-fashioned for this. I'm like, get away from me! I hit
Alright,
it,
for
and then
5.
can I use my run action to move like right over here?
Alright, yep, you will get an attack of opportunity from it. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
You will
Dang
take
it.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as you get slammed in the back.
Ah!
At this point, anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Alright. Kupalue, seeing as how you let out a cry and there's a zombie right next to Kawasha, he's going to huck a sling at it and hit. Minimum damage.
Minimum.
Alright. it's the Yellow Musk Zombies' turn. Alright, so see as how you're running away from it. It's going to chase after you, Zeno. 5, 10,
Why are you
15,
running?
20, 5, 10, 15, 20. This zombie's gonna dash up to Kawasha. This zombie's going to dash up 5, 10, 15. Just enough movement to get to you. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one will also dash towards you.
Milla, 1 second. Entangle should be difficult terrain for that one zombie who just moved before it.
Oh, right. Right,
Yeah.
I forgot to... Yeah, so it would have dashed to make its way up there. So it does not get to attack you. 5, 10, 15, 25, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, good. It's in the moonbeam.
Yeah, it's not that smart. So,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. This one's just gonna keep dashing up there. 20, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Did I roll the 2d10s for the moonbeam zombie?
Zombies.
Sure. Yep, that's gonna be 2 more con saves.
We'll take 16 damage if it doesn't succeed.
Yep. Yep, they both pass, so they'll each
8
take
damage.
8.
When we go to break, I actually have a funny story about with this very encounter.
Oh, really? All right. Yeah, Dan. All right. What's the booming blade damage as the zombie begins to
8.
chase after you? 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled max.
Nice. All right. So it does that. Boom. And it chases after you, and he's gonna slam you. Soft 20 to hit for 7 bludgeoning damage as you get wailed in the back. And at the end of their turn, those 2 zombies need to make another con save because they're not that smart. They both fail their con saves, so roll the damage again.
All right. Six.
Still respectable damage. Alright. Wick, you have a whole horde of zombies descending upon you. What do you do?
Oh, that's not gonna work very well, I don't think so. Let's just do a hibishki.
Hibishki! Hibishki! There! Jeez. Turn into-
Turn undead. Alright. So, all of them need to make wisdom saving throws because they're close. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20,
see.
25.
Gosh darn, stop doing
Ruler.
that.
Well,
Yeah,
I need to
even the
check.
zombie that's currently chasing
Yep, even
Enoch has to make a save.
everybody.
Let me do a quick
All
check
the
on Booming
zombies.
Blade real quick. Let me before then. Oh, it'll take the Booming Blade damage again.
When again? From...
It should take the Booming Blade damage because I think it does.
Oh, I already did the damage.
No, I'm
for it.
saying if it does get turned undead and it has to move, the sheath of it.
Well, it's not part of its reaction. It's on its turn. So the energy for the booming blade dissipates since it already moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. That zombie fails. This zombie fails. That zombie fails.
And Booming Blade would be broken if it was just any time it moves after it hit.
Otherwise, ow, 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 ow.
Well, no, it would still.
I can't do anything.
It would just be until the start of my next turn. But yeah, since it can't use its reaction to move.
Alright, so that's another fail. That one passed. And finally. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 2 on Kawasha as well. That one fails. That one passed. So the one closest to you fails. And that one passed. And finally, the one chasing after Enoch. Well, actually, the one chasing after Zeno first. Fails. And finally, the one chasing after Enoch. Also failed. Actually, yes, he fails. Because he has a -2 for his wisdom.
What?
Right.
Zombies aren't wise?
Then we fit right
All
in.
right. So that was your action. Anything else for your turn?
Let's see. I don't really think I can. Is anybody hurt yet?
Yes, substantially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enoch's hurt. I believe Zeno was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Enoch said it first, so healing word.
Thank you.
All right. And if that concludes your turn, then it'll be back to the top of the round to you, Enoch.
Well, this guy's not going to get a chance to run because the red's coming out. And hard light construct. 23 hit?
That does roll damage.
Oh, wrong thing. There we go. That's 8 force damage, and then we're gonna go for another booming blade. So rapier. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, roll damage.
Okay. Do. 3, and if it moves again, yeah, 1. Oh no, 6, and then it takes 1 if it moves. So that's a total of 14, and then 15 if it moves.
All right.
Well, that's
Anything else?
that's the wrong spiritual weapon.
Oh, right. My apologies. I need to go to the right layer. There it is.
Boom.
I'll just go. All right, that'll bring us to Kawasha. Now, seeing that there are these zombies in front of him, he's going to cast a Thunder Wave. All right. Let's see if they make their saves. One does, the other does not. So this one gets pushed back 10 feet.
Kawasha used Thunder Wave.
So that's... And then 11 there. And he's going to move and risk the attack of opportunity from that one. And it misses. So 5, 10. And that'll bring us back to Elise.
Alright, how bad does Zeno look right now?
The one closest to...
No, I was
Kawasha
talking about Zeno.
He looks like he's barely taking any damage.
I'm relatively okay. I only took, I believe, 6.
Alright. In that case, gonna kinda 5-foot step up here Seeing as how we're kind of getting flanked right now on the left side, I'm gonna go ahead and, since I get my other hunter's mark back again, I'm going to hunter's mark the guy that got thunder waved.
All right. Go ahead and roll the shoot.
Yeah, 12.
That does hit.
8 damage plus hunter's mark, and do I also get Colossus Slayer?
Indeed you do.
All right.
Roll all that damage.
14 total.
Oh, he definitely took a lot of damage from it, and it's still standing.
And that'll call it for me.
All right, Dan. You got one zombie next to you that's currently chasing Zeno.
I think my moonbeam is alright where it is, because both those zombies are still alive. I can move it another turn. I'll deal with... Well, not deal with, but I'll definitely try to damage this zombie that's literally right next to me. With a whole new cantrip.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do it. Oh, how you flavoring your primal savagery?
So, Dan closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and says, Prima Veritas! And his fingernails and teeth grow incredibly long, and they start oozing this dark blue fluid, and he swings into this zombie, aiming for where the plant is, roughly.
All right, roll the damage, because that 23 does hit.
That'd be 4 acid damage.
You go swing, you take out you scratch out some of the skin that's just below the back of the head, like right between right at the nape of his neck. Although it still seems like he's standing. Anything else you want to do for your turn?
Let's see. I did just hit him, so I could use one of my jinxes, but I only get one of those per rest. I think that's gonna be it.
Okay. That will bring us to you, Zeno.
Because I was an idiot and forgot that I had this attack, my next attack is I'm going to just put my hand on the zombie's chest and cast Frostbite.
All right.
It's a DC 13.
He fails.
The-
Damage.
3 damage. And just in case, let me just do this in case it has another effect. I can never remember what these things.
Has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Gotcha.
So now if you want to run,
Yeah, that's what I was actually about to do.
Whoop!
All right.
I'm like,
Opportunity attack with disadvantage.
I'm gonna say it right over here.
Good, because he rolled a 5, which misses.
not sure you can get that far.
No, like I actually had the mouse still on it. I'm gonna just stay right there. Just move like 10
Okay.
feet back.
All right. Next up is Kupalue. Seeing that that zombie is still right next to Dan now. Third verse aim is a second. Manages to hit him with a sling. That zombie is still barely standing. And now it's the zombie's turn. Let's resolve the 2 that are currently in the moonbeam, so I'll need con saves from them. Go ahead and roll damage for me on that, Dan.
Alright. 13.
Alright, well, they both pass with a 14 and a 15, so they'll each take 6.
Alright. Damage is damage.
so that's that one. That one's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, dash. Whoop. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5,
Does
10.
Wick get an attack of opportunity on that one that passed her?
20.
Him?
Yeah, Wick would get an
yep.
attack of opportunity on that one.
Oh, so well, let me just do that real quick.
Bonk on the head.
How bonk on the head? Actually, I have Warcaster. I'm allowed to.
Ooh.
Oh, you're allowed to use spells or cantrips for yours.
Is he damaged at all?
The one that ran away from you, no,
Yeah.
he was not damaged.
Darn.
Alright, so we'll resolve his.
We're just gonna do a normal bonk. I can't really do any really. Mace. 18.
Alright. That does hit.
What, 3 bludgeoning.
He goes to run. Bonk. Stops. Turns around. Makes his way back to you over here. Ah!
No, he cannot move towards me willingly.
Well, he took damage.
Oh no, he
though.
took damage. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
So he basically steps over here, then steps around and goes to over there.
The zombie. Wait a second.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
I'm too angry to run.
You're on Wick's token on my end.
Oh.
Just
Let's
fine on
see,
my end.
zombies over here. Yeah, token placement gets kind of wonky after a certain
I
point.
notice there's some tokens that don't seem to be in the turn order for me. Like I don't see Kawasha, Elise, or Enoch in the turn order.
He's kept us in order,
Yeah.
though, at least like without it. So
Yeah.
Oh, I
Let's
also
see.
don't see me on the turn order. I just noticed.
It's weird because I do have you, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, because let's see, I have to have the zombie's turn. Alright, so that was basically all the movements. Let's see. This zombie's gonna move over towards you, Dan. This zombie's gonna move towards Kawasha. And Kawasha's gonna get one attack. And miss. The first zombie on you, Dan, misses. The one that's behind you does a 15 hit.
Yeah, I'd say that hits.
For 8 bludgeoning damage. As it bashes you in the kidney.
Oh, my kidney.
And the one on you, Enoch, it will take the 1 damage as it moves to attack you, but miss with his attack. And the one on you, Wick, is going to make a slam attack,
Okay.
but miss.
Yeet.
And that'll bring us to the end of the turn because... Actually, that one's going to take his action to break out of the vines, but fails, so he's stuck there. And this one's baked in the moonbeam, so he uses that. So, end of the turn, I guess. More con saves.
Yay!
Con saves. Con saves for everyone.
You get a con save. You get a con
Alright.
save.
Everybody gets con saves.
Alright, this one... collapses and begins to turn to ash. And this one's still barely standing.
Jesus, how much health do these things have?
Quite a bit, apparently.
Mm.
As we now bring ourselves to your turn, Wick.
Oh boy.
Hmm. Well, I don't love that those guys over there are starting to get a little shrimpered. No, that entrance is fine. I'm going to risk an attack of opportunity, and I'm not. Hey, roll 20. Can you not, please? Can you stop? Can you
All
stop
right,
being
well-
a butt? That's not where I'm moving. I'm moving down here.
Okay.
I'm a real.
All right. He did crit against you
That's fine.
Oh.
I'm sure I'll live. Probably.
for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'll live. That's fine.
All right. Where did you say you were moving book to?
I'm gonna move in between those two Zambambos over by Dan.
So down here.
Give it a second. I'm refreshed. Yeah, there.
All right. So that was your movement.
That was my movement. And then, now that we're hopefully good and done with the nonsense, that is roll 20 right now. Roll 20!
Come on, roll 20. Give Caitlin some slack.
Give me 11s, please.
She already did her time with that crit.
She's paid her dues.
So, 11. So there's that damage. Where's the blamage? And then...
For
I've
what
already
damage now?
done
The one that you
the damage that I got hit with.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that one. And I'm gonna do spiritual weapon.
All right. Now I gotta go fetch the scythe.
Now the scythe.
Where at?
We'll put that one. We'll do a sandwich. We'll put that one right there.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and hit this boy with that one.
All right.
No, not the spell's description.
Well, the 19 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Submit for 5 force.
He's still standing up.
All right, and then with my action, I'm gonna do a heckin' bonk on the second one, or the same one.
All right. Roll the mace.
Roll the mace. 14.
Roll damage.
Heckin' bonk.
3.
All right. Well, you go to crack him in the leg. It cracks. He falters, but he stands back up.
Darn.
He maintains. And now that brings us to Kawasha. Second verse, save us the first. He's going to cast another Thunder Wave.
Oh no.
Oh, that's good, but they need to make the con save. They passed, but he rolled max damage on the Thunder Wave.
Cute.
Hey, that's still half of max damage.
And he needs to see if that stands up. Man, that zombie's resilient despite getting battered. Still maintains. Alright. Enoch, it's now your turn.
Well, this one has chosen poorly because 13.
Roll damage.
Come on. 6.
You smash his head in, and he collapses onto the floor. Dead.
Moving target. And I'm going to aim for this one over here that gave Caitlin the bonk. And blasting! Oh, you're kidding me.
An 8 does miss.
Recalibrating. And then I think that's basically everything I can do.
All right, Elise, it's now your turn.
Where's the guy I marked earlier?
The one you marked, I believe, was this one. Still barely standing.
All right.
And I should mark with that.
Reposition for better target acquisition, and I'm gonna take my shot.
All right.
14.
Hits. Damage.
12 piercing from the bow. Is he up?
Roll your other damage, because this will also play to that. So 15, 21. Yep. He definitely. You shoot his head and it flies clean off, and he collapses to the floor dead.
Huzzah.
Alrighty.
That's what you get for hitting me.
Bonus action. Moving Hunter's Mark to... This is the guy that bonked Wick, right?
Correct.
Alright, well, he's getting marked.
Alright.
And reposition again.
Alright.
And end turn.
Dan. There are more zombies by you.
There are. I had a new spell that I was going to use, but then I realized it would hit more of my allies than enemies, and I'd rather not. So I think I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Alright.
Once again, Dan's going to do various poses with his 3 other forms, and is gonna move away from here.
Just JoJo posing.
Yep.
I'm imagining at least one doing the Joseph pose. Just flying through the air.
I have a 15 to hit from this one, so roll for your image.
All right. Let's see. There it is. 6 or higher. It hits a mirror image.
Alright. One of your images disappears as it swipes.
Not Giorno, Dan. He's my favorite.
Oh no!
Alright, anything else?
Alright, now that I'm out of the way... let's see, there's only one zombie in that moonbeam. How about we move that over a bit? See who we can get into this. Start there. And I'll roll the 2d10s for it now.
Alright.
So it'll take 15 if it fails.
Half to 7 from resistance.
Let's see, it was right there, and I got 65 feet of movement on it, so... Yeah, I can definitely move it down the rest of the way.
Alright. And that fails. So roll damage on that.
I'm gonna take 10 damage.
10. Alright, still barely up.
And I think that'll do it.
Alright, Zeno.
Alright, so let's see. Just like it started with, I hit these 2. And
Do I detect a shatter?
yes, you do detect the shatter.
Alright. I wasn't sure. They both failed their con saves, so...
1 second. Also have to do this. That's an 11.
Alright, so no surge. So they both take 6 damage. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Alright. It's now Weed's turn. As he hucks another sling. Hits. Targeting the one that's in there. Yeah, cracks that one on the head and it collapses dead.
A bonk on the head.
All right, next up is the zombie's turn. This zombie is no longer frightened. Let's see. This one's gonna move up to Weed. This one's gonna move.
Hey, you leave him alone.
This one's gonna move up to you, Wick. And this one's gonna dash further away. 10, 15, 20. That one disappears further into the jungle. And I guess I'll reveal that a little better for everybody that's kind of standing there. That one ran further into there. This one's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, dash 40 feet from where it's at. Over that way. I'll reveal that as well. Over there. So it's 20 feet out from where it's currently sitting on the map there. Alright, so zombie on you, Wick, is going to make an attack.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit
Yes, you do.
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
The one attacking Kawasha misses. The one that's currently attacking Kupalue hits.
How dare you attack my mood, Kindred?
Ooh, Kupalue does not look so good. As it goes to swipe at it, you notice that it looks like a whole bunch of water kind of gets bashed out of Kupalue, and it looks like it's holding its side in pain.
Oh no, he's moist.
He bleed water. Like a cactus.
Alright.
That cactus is one of my best friends. How dare you?
I mean, I'm stating a fact.
To rectify earlier, you did feel yourself kind of get sopping wet when he was on your shoulders back in the House of the Crocodile the other day.
I'm sorry, but now I'm reminded of the Ed, Edd n Eddy episode where Ed sleepwalked and eats Goldie's cactus plant.
I forgot about that episode.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wait, Jim.
Alright. Wick, it's now your turn.
Alright, so for bonus action, I'm gonna use my scythe to do a heckin' bonk.
Alright.
Where are you, spiritual weapon? Hibishki. Dirty 20.
Roll damage.
10 force.
Ooh.
It maintains as you cut it with its scythe. It stumbles, but it stands back up.
You little biscuit. Alright, and actually, hold on, I need something real quick. Okay, it's not. And I'm gonna hit the dude in front of me with the mace. Buck. 6.
Unfortunately,
what?
that.
You know what?
Oh.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
Cause why not? Dirty 20.
That will hit.
Is for 7.
All right. You bash its kneecap, and it falters but stands up. Not like it did a lot of damage to it, but it just took the impact.
Yeah.
And you hear a crack. Alright. Koala's gonna take 5 foot step back, risk the attack of opportunity which misses. He's going to produce flame and hook the fire at him. That's cocked. That does hit. And as the fire leaps from his head and it strikes the zombie, it lights it on fire and he collapses onto the ground, shrieking in pain and dead. I think you might be onto something with fire. Fire seems like it does work.
That and holy radiant death.
Enoch, it's now your turn.
Well, first off, for his bonus action, just gonna start directing this over to here. Can't actually hit anything yet.
All right.
But then it looks at the one right in front of Wick. And, oh no, homing projectiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a total of 12 force damage.
All right.
Nice.
Boom, 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 boom. Each dart hits it in the head, and it flinches back almost like a punching dummy of sorts. But it stands its ground. It's definitely a lot worse for wear, but it's still standing.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enoch will move over to here, brandish his rapier, now end his turn.
Elise, it's now your turn.
Alrighty. This guy's right here that I marked still, correct?
Yep, right here.
Alright. Gonna take a step down, get a clear line of shot, and fire.
All right.
11.
Roll damage.
6 piercing.
Plus your Hunter's Mark, plus your Colossus Slayer.
Oh, damn. That's another 17 points of damage total.
And you nail the snake in the head. It collapses onto the floor dead.
Right here says Rangers can't deal damage.
Alright, I
And-
believe you still have a bonus action. if
Yep,
so wish
bonus
to use.
action. Gonna pass the mark over to... let's pass it over to...
That's
This one.
Yep, you only have one in range. At this point, that's still up, so he is marked.
Just kind of come up here right in front of Dan, and actually I'll get right back here, kind of between them and it there.
Alright. Alright, sorry, just taking care of a couple things real quick. Alright. At this point,
Oh no.
Enoch, as you're moving forward, you see at this point you're able to see a yellow flower just gently creeping forward. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Alright. Oh yeah, that's check save. Do. Oh, that's a 6.
You fail. Your mind grows hazy as you get the instant compellation to make your way closer to this plant next turn. Dan.
All right. Well, my strategy is clear. It's time to move my circle over onto that plant. Why isn't it letting me grab the circle? Well, my path is going to be over to that zombie, obviously avoiding Wick.
Mm-hmm.
That way, avoiding Enoch. And then right on top of the plant right there.
All right. Zombie fails the con save. Plant fails its con save.
And I hit 2 zombies, so... Alright, so the first zombie would take 17, the second one 8, and the plant takes 8 radiant damage.
Yep. A dead. I honestly thought that one was still up, but yeah, that one's actually already dead. And then the plant takes... You said that was 8. Alright.
I don't know why it's not letting me select the circle.
I'll move it. So, right there.
Yep.
Alright. Zeno. It's
Yep.
your turn.
So do I see the plant?
Yeah, you currently see a basket in the moonlight.
I don't like the fact that there's a plant that's walking. That looks like it's walking toward us. So I'm gonna move right here so I can get a clear shot.
I knew I would never be accepted.
Good plants.
To be fair, they're not exactly giving you, like, glowing recommendations. You're the only plant who hasn't tried to kill us.
True.
A couple of you still don't even know he's a plant.
Anyway, I'm gonna cast a firebolt.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Hop boom. It's a 13.
That does hit. Roll damage.
A boom. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Alright. Kupalue is looking very, very rough. Turns and looks to Kupalue, looks at Kawasha, and it spends its action signing and pointing at it. And let's see, the zombies are, well, there's still one zombie that's running away. This one's gonna run, that's 20 feet, so that's 40. It's basically 60 feet off the map. And that will bring us to you, Wick.
Oh boy, let's see. So we've just got the flower at this point, right?
Yeah, there's one. That's one zombie. That's from you. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 50. That's like 120 feet out.
Oh.
125 feet.
Wasn't there another zombie that went away somewhere?
Oh yeah, that one also ran away.
Like it's in the dark where we can't see it.
5. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna sit right here next to him. And I am going to cast on the flower. Where is it? Guiding bolt.
All right, 17 hits. Roll damage.
Diggity.
Ooh, time to see those dice roll.
16
Ooh.
radiant.
Nice.
And I believe the next person to hit it gets advantage.
Correct. The next attack, it gets it as advantage.
Yes.
All right. Kawasha at this point says, "That is the enormous creeper. Be careful not to get too close to it, or else it may apparently hypnotize you and try to implant itself in you."
Gross.
At which point, Enoch, it's now your turn.
So
You're compelled to get close to it.
yeah.
Oh no.
Do I have to? Would I put myself in danger as per its thing? I need to know.
I would say that you're able to move around the the light, and you are able to get
Okay,
next to it.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Yep. So yeah, that's your turn to get as close to it as you can.
What was the name of the plant again? I'm typing
Yellow
it in my
musk
notes.
creeper.
Ah. Yellow.
All right. Elise and everybody else really sees that. Actually, Kawasha wouldn't be able to see this, but pretty much everybody else sees Enoch just walk up towards this plant.
Even more robotic than usual.
Well, that's not good.
So Elise, what do you do?
I'm gonna move right about here, so I have a shot at the plant. Get a bonus action Hunter's Market, because I have that, and I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, roll to hit.
Natural
20. Yeah, way.
Now, does that double my Hunter's Mark and Claw Slayer damage also?
I'll say yes, it does.
Ah.
Thank you. I
Ooh,
only
it's
have
gonna
enough
be-
room.
Oh.
Okay, so Max crit.
Basically,
that's
what that
60,
is,
so,
yeah.
So that's 20 for the piercing shot.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 27, 31 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a
Thanks.
lot of blame.
You!
I only need one
It
brain
was-
parasite today.
It
at least
definitely
he's
is
earned-
very worse for wear.
At least sees Enoch just walk right up to the plant, and like she literally just jumps into panic mode, slides in, and just
No. I don't like that.
yeah.
At this point, it's the creeper's turn, and oh god, because it starts its turn, roll a damage for the moonbeam.
Will it live long enough to even think about Enoch? 9.
As it begins to reach out one of its vines in order to touch it, it just shrivels up and bursts into bright white flame as it drops to the ground. And I'll just go ahead and reveal the rest of the map here.
Ooh, yay.
Because
Combat is over. I would hope
well,
so.
you still have a couple of zombies that are running off, but unless you guys want to pursue them. Alright, so we'll say for that combat is over.
I was gonna say, reveals the map, and there's about 10 more of those flowers.
Enoch, I'll give you an opportunity for your wisdom saving throw too.
Okay.
At the end of the turn, you would be able to make it as well.
20.
Yeah, as you snap yourself out of it, you come back to yourself and said, as you're making your way up there, you find yourself standing right next to this plant, and you saw as it went to reach out and touch you with its vines, it just shriveled up and burst into white flame from the moonbeam.
Viral attack. Negated.
Ugh. Is everybody okay?
I am okay, but Kupo Lue looks like he's hurt.
Wickle point at Kupalue. Healing word. Submit.
Oh, cool. That's exactly enough to give him the max health. He just, he feels himself, you see him stand upright, and, yeah, he's back up to stuff.
I took a bit of a hit, but I'm fine for the most part.
Same for me. I've been worse in the last few days.
Yeah. I think just a little bit of sleep will do. I do have a couple boo-boos.
Enoch come back to himself. Oh, well. Okay. I'm assuming a lot happened. Oh, yeah, a lot happened.
Yeah, you started to go to the flower thingy.
Oh. Just looks down at pokes it with saber hand. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not good.
Yeah, I think you have enough onboard passengers at the moment. You don't need another one.
Deep existential dread. Yeah. So I guess we'll just kind of start looking around here.
All right. Yeah, as you kind of saunter your way around, let's see. Zello, go ahead and roll percentile for me real quick.
You want me to roll a perception? Okay.
Percentile.
A percentile. Oh, that's even more fun. Okay, here we go. And ba-boom. That is a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you guys look around. You see a couple of ruined huts, and Enoch, as you see over here, you see what remains of a well. You kind of look down at it. You see that the water is particularly foul inside of it, so definitely not potable.
Yeah, no, I mean, is anyone surprised that a well surrounded by undead is basically dead?
No, not really.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's one of those things that kind of go hand in hand at this point, isn't it?
All right.
I guess Dan will look around for anything he could maybe salvage from these yellow musks that wasn't incinerated.
Yeah, for the most part, they were either incinerated or bashed or torched beyond and pierced beyond relief. So, nothing you can really use off of them at this point.
Oh well. Perhaps another time.
I'd say Enoch could probably try looking around, see if there's any like sign of like what this place is, because it wasn't on the map.
Yeah. I suppose give me an intelligence check.
Oh, this will be interesting. Okay, intelligence. Boop. Oh, that's a. Oh, I was definitely rolling checks instead of saves.
You mean a save instead of a check?
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and reroll just a straight check.
Not much better. 6.
6. Some place on the map. You're not sure what kind of a place this is. Maybe a village, but
probably a fort, wouldn't you say?
I mean, doesn't look like they got too much fortified. I look at the crumbling walls.
I mean, there's definitely some ancient structure. I think a village is probably right, possibly a temple?
I mean, I'd say village because temples don't typically have wells. Wells are for people to drink out of, and you try to keep those close.
Well, I mean, like, there's living quarters at a temple. They probably need water for the priests living there. I mean, this is all conjecture. I haven't really been,
No, you're right. It's probably a small village that was taken by time.
Well, I don't think anybody would want to use this. And Wick's gonna hop up and he's gonna start ritual casting Purify Water on the well.
Interesting. Let's see. Could you click the spell for me?
Yeah. You know, 1 second. I guess it should be Purify Food and Drink more technically, but there. Jeez.
All right. We'll say sure. You managed to cast Purify Water, or Purify Drink, and yeah, it seems like it did the trick.
There we go. Now
For
the
now.
plants can have super healthy water.
Well, that's good. Worst comes to worst, we can at least tell Flaming Fist, we created a place where they could stop for water.
Yeah, they could
Alright.
definitely refortify this.
All right.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are good, mind if we take a quick 5-minute break? Because I know some people might need to use the bathroom, and I can
Yeah.
use a drink of water.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
I-
quick.
I have dinner. I could heat it up, but do I want to do that?
Big mood.
Food is good.
Food is good.
Also, Vargolf score. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
He's one of my players for Curse of Strahd,
Oh, cool.
a personal friend.
Well, welcome to a place that's slightly less cursed. Maybe.
Poquito. Very little.
I mean, there's less vampires for sure
That we know of.
that we know of. Yes.
I'm not putting anything out of the way, especially because I at least know what. Let me put it this way: I know who the guy is on the logo for this module.
I mean, I know it's a lich.
It's a named lich, and D&D doesn't like naming a lot of liches. So, well, actually, let me just put it this way: there's 2 liches you should be afraid of. He's one of them.
I know the name of Serac the Lich, and I know Vecna, who became a god. That's all the D&D lore I have on liches at the moment.
Well, I just put it this way: they might be related. Yeah. So we're in a good
Fun.
place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, if you want a really good video of it, I actually just listened to it while I was cleaning up before stream. Check out. It's written as Jorfton, but it's Jordan. The PH is silent. He does a bunch of great videos for D&D, including Forgotten Realms lore as well as other stuff. He's got a great video for Sirac. So maybe give that a check out.
Yeah, I may have to check that out as well.
Oh, trust me, you'll like a lot of his stuff, Milla. I'll actually just drop a link here in the Discord. So
All right.
I still have one of his videos up.
I'm hungry enough. I'm gonna get my food. I'll be back.
All right.
Wise
Okay.
decision.
Consume.
I also like to call this guy basically the D&D version of Kev, if anyone knows Clone Trooper Kev. Especially if you ever talk to Kev, because they sound very similar, they look very similar, and they're also both just walking human cinnamon buns.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, copy. It's right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, again, I probably know which encounter you're talking about, Robot, but yeah, so shh. Depending upon how things go well for our players when they possibly get to that point.
Yeah, I know of 2 things in this thing, and let me just put it this way: they're so far ahead that not saying anything about them is driving me crazy. But I'm a good player, no meta knowledge.
That's good on you, Vaughn. I appreciate it.
Well, I just put it this way: if we encounter the one thing and we do the one thing that involves with it, I will be screaming in my head. But I will go along with it, guns blazing.
Also, I noticed that the title of your stream is still Demon X Machina.
Oh, it read it that it's read on my screen that it switched over. Let me see.
Let me.
Oh, it just didn't
refresh
change that. Yeah, I tried editing that with Stream Manager.
Sometimes with that, it's best to do the edit the stream on the actual Twitch page itself.
Okay. There's that. Okay. Yep, there it is. I was able to do it. Okay.
All right.
speaking of my story from earlier, I played in a Tomb game before, and in specific encounter, I was playing a druid, and at one point I cast the spike growth, like literally right at the entrance to the ruins, and also funny because I believe we had it's like a druid or a cleric or something like that as well in our party, and we did a 1-2 punch of spike growth and gust of wind. So there was just a line of wind that the zombies would walk into, get pushed into the spike growth, and
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I just imagine it's like Mario Party Superstars or whichever Mario Party game that's the 1-on-3 where you got the one character just running on the upper conveyor belts and then the other 3 on the lower one. It's just like, he just rolls off. I'm not sure why that popped into my head, to be honest, but good times. Mayro Pratt. Let's see. Waiting for Draco to get back. But thanks for sticking out with us, chat. Hopefully you're enjoying the session as much as we are.
Yeah.
This has been really fun so far. I actually like it when we have combat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been in plenty of groups that have been real key on combat too, so I definitely make sure to sprinkle that in when I can.
I'm also just like, I'm thinking about all the ways that the final subclass I made would have been great here, but then I realized, oh yeah, no, it's Artificer. The way that would have been great is if I had 3rd level spells, and if I was that high level Artificer, I'm pretty sure I could have taken most of that encounter by myself.
It's like if I was the Artificer of my other campaign that I'm in, I am 90% sure that the cannon that I have could have taken it out.
Oh no, you need to understand, the last Artificer I made is quasi DM's Bane because it's a demolitions expert.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I realized that certain spells really don't get used a lot because they're stuck to just one class even after the Tashas. So I was like, you know who would probably benefit, especially since they use thrown explosives? Let's just give them Conjure Barrage and Conjure Volley. I mean, you could either make make your magical grenades you have as powerful as a fireball by expending spell slots, or you can cast a spell so you have a lot of grenades.
I have returned.
All right. So, if everybody is good to continue,
Yeah.
I think we can just go ahead and bring back to the player map.
Yay!
Alright, so that was in the afternoon.
I'm just going to mark on this part of the map here. Well, dead zombies.
So as you make your way to there, nothing else happens for the rest of that day. So you get your long rest in.
Right.
Yay!
No longer dying.
Can I do a look around for any materials for potions?
Sure. Give me a survival check.
All right. Natural 1.
Yep. You don't notice anything. And I'm just going to stop the music real quick right here for a second because as we move into the next day, it's heavily raining. It's pouring. And the winds are howling and gusting as Kawasha just begins to get up. Oh, I'm not sure why I did not check the forecast, but
I didn't check the Farmer's Almanac.
Oh no.
and the wind is just howling like crazy as you just see like the waves on top of the trees just blowing hard in the wind, and it's basically a typhoon is bearing down, as Kawasha explains that to you.
Are we going to be able to travel in this?
No, I think not. We just need to bunker down and wait for it to pass.
All right, everybody, come on. We can maybe use the rain catchers as like wind braces.
Wick's just standing out in the rain.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel great. It's very refreshing.
Few seconds before Wick gets blindsided by a tree.
No, he just starts floating away like a balloon because of the wind.
No.
He's a freaking hobbit.
Enoch just runs after and try to grab the scarf. No, no, no!
Pumpkin Boy, get your own, Chult.
Alright, so you basically bunker down for the rest of the day. Make sure to mark off your rations and your uses of insect repellent.
Yep.
And the next day, the rain subsides. And it's thankfully a lot better. So now it's time to head back to the cheery music.
I have never experienced a typhoon, but I now hate them.
And they're definitely a royal pain, that's for sure.
Alright, so basically moving over to there. Let's just see a couple things here. Rolling for encounters. Chocolate, what you're the roll percentile for me? Choco?
Yep, just gotta pull my sheet back up. $36.
36. Okay. Getting to the right page here. Okay. I don't think I've ever ran this encounter before. Let me see.
Oh,
Fun.
boy.
Why?
Or horrifying. Both. Let's go with both.
At least we got our spells back.
Both.
True. Could be much worse.
All I know is that I am just counting the days until we get to 5th level and then 6th level, because different things happen for my character at that point. I'm just like, ooh.
I get some fun stuff at 6th level or at 5th level, assuming I can live that long.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
it's
really
6th level for
excited.
you.
I'm really excited for 7th level. That's when I get the ability to make a witch's broom. Then I just have flight for a while.
Well, our next level, we all get a proficiency bonus increase. That means spell saves and spell attacks for all of us go up.
Oh boy.
That's also when I get my first 3rd level spell. And possibly replace a 1st level spell that I've just never used. I mean, we don't encounter a lot of things that, like, speak a language. So command, not my best pick.
Yeah. I mean, at some point a zombie spoke a language. Not now, but before.
I mean, the problem is that it would be really good if I was a much higher level warlock. Because if it was at 5th level, then yeah, that's 5 things I could command. But, with only 2nd level slots, it's very rare that I can make 2 things do something useful.
Oh yeah, at 5th level I get a second use of jinxes per rest. So I can start using those a bit more.
Alright. So I assume during this time you would have had the opportunity to bring back Yuki.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you're kind of walking along in the rain, Yuki stops. What? What? She kind of turns her head side to side and acts like she's looking towards her back. And... what? Is there something on my back?
Is there something on her back?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, good. 19.
19. Okay. You don't see anything. However, you do hear it sounds like a snickering of some sort. And you hear Yuki just kind of stops and turns to you, and in your mind, you hear her say, "Something said something to me. And Sylvan. I
Dan's
don't
going-
like it."
Dan's going to respond in his mind as well. What did it say?
It said, "This is fun." And you see her just kind of stopping and growling a little bit.
All right. I'm going to use my Moonlight Illusionist to give me advantage on investigation to see if there's any illusions around Yuki's back specifically.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll pop that in there. I think invisibility is illusion.
It is.
But it has to be. It has to be. I think it's the way it's worded. It would be specifically for illusions in regards to the skies, I think.
No, it's any illusions or disguises, disguised creature. So like if we were encountering a changeling, I could use this to identify them as a changeling. But if someone was using like disguised person, I could also use it to see through that as well. Or just like illusory terrain, I could also look through this way. It gives me advantage on any investigation check for seeing through illusions specifically.
All right. You do for a split second see something small kind of shimmer, as though you barely are able to make out like something invisible, but it vanishes after a second. And you and Yuki here in Sylvan. Oh, I like the way this one acts. That was fun.
Are they the only two that can hear it? Because I also speak Sylvan.
Oh yeah, you would understand. You would understand that too.
I heard a voice.
Dan's gonna say out loud in Sylvan, I don't know who you are. I know where you are, Fey friend. Why not reveal yourself and say hello?
Roll a persuasion check.
I feel like me. Go ahead.
I'm terrible at that, but let's see how it goes. 8. That's about what I expected.
Not yet. I think I'll stay invisible for now. You hear the voice saying, Sylvan.
Mm.
Come on, I want to have some fun. And you feel a puff of wind just kind of hit at the back of your neck.
If you want to have fun, do you like games? I like games.
I'll allow you to make a persuasion check. Quick, with advantage.
Okay. Persuasion. 22.
All right. All right. If you promise you'll be nice. And right next to Yuki, there's a little log that's just kind of sitting on the ground. You see a form of a small, tiny little creature that has green scales and it has these butterfly sort of wings. And in Sylvan, you hear her say, "Hello."
Like, go say it back in Sylvan.
I feel like whenever this thing pops up, Enoch would just kind of like do the cronk against a tree, just like, oh. because you also got to realize Enoch is the only member of this party who doesn't speak Sylvan, so he is completely confused.
I don't speak Sylvan either.
I think it's just me and Wick.
I like the way he flinches. You hear her say it, Sylvan.
It is kind of funny. Well, what's
Agreed.
your name?
My name is Kaskana.
I'm Wick.
Very pleased to meet you, my fine friend. As you see her just kind of eye you over a little bit.
I don't
You're
know what
definitely
you are.
not a Chewinga. As it kind of bounds towards you, Wick, and it kind of does that little cat-like strut just kind of around you and lifts up. It just kind of flaps its wings and circles around you.
Wick does like the little seal head into its body kind of thing.
Dan is starry-eyed this whole time. An actual phase here, now.
Let's see. I want you to roll an Arcana check for me.
Will do. I'm good at those. 17.
This is obviously a fairy dragon.
Ooh.
And judging by the color, it seems like it's a green fairy dragon.
Wait, did you just put Yit in the game?
No, those are two very different things.
Mm.
That's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm sorry.
I mean, they are both fairy dragons.
It's just a different spelling and a different CR entirely.
Mm. Yeah.
Are you able to speak common?
No, I can only speak this, she says to Sylvan. And do any of you speak Draconic?
No.
No.
I can't
I know
remember
I
if I
don't.
can or not. I can!
And yeah, you hear in Draconic, Zeno, I can also speak like this.
Oh, wonderful. You can speak Draconic, he responds in kind.
Oh. How can you? You see in Draconic. She says in Draconic. And then she flips back to Sylvan. Oh, that one's interesting. As she just kind of floats up to your face and just kind of flaps a couple of it, or about a foot away from it. You're interesting, she says in Draconic.
Slim, a friend of mine, he taught me everything he knew, basically.
Ah, neat. So, what are you all doing out here in this neck of the jungle?
Just, does he say that in Sylvan or Draconic?
She goes back to Sylvan.
We're on an expedition. Trying to solve the death curse that's going around.
Really? Oh. What's a death curse?
It is a curse that causes dead people,
It causes them to rise and they like die permanently, right?
Yeah, the dead cannot be brought back to life and the dead stay dead.
Yeah.
Basically, once you're dead, you're dead.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
This is why we're trying to stop it.
Yeah, well, I hope you're able to help stop it. I mean, if things that are dead stay dead, and if they can't come back, that does sound very bad. Then that means I can't have any friends to play with.
It's true. Have you seen anything weird around here?
Let's see. Well, and she points off in one direction. I saw a weird statue about quite a ways off that way, and she raises one paw and points in that direction. I saw that. I saw a bunch of humans down over that way a ways, and she points in another direction. And I did see some materia that were off over in that direction, and she points in another direction. Which, Elise, give me a survival check, I assume, since you're proficient.
All right.
And Wick, I believe you're proficient as well.
9.
Survival?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody who's proficient with survival, I can let you roll.
I am proficient.
All right. So, Wick, you get the best sense out of this. When she sends a statue, she points off towards straight west. When she mentions a bunch of humans, she basically points straight south. And then she mentions a bunch of people with wooden masks off that way, and she points to the northeast.
Oh, okay. I'll just put that away in my noggin. Weren't we looking for a statue?
Kind of. It seems to be where we're going.
There's also something else I saw that's a long time ago, too. Something very scary way, way down that way. And Wick, you see that she basically points pretty much straight south. I saw there was this really big place, and with lots of snakes. Oh, it's very, very far away.
Oh, snackies. Okay. Danger noodles. Don't go. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's very scary. There are lots of snakes and also some big scary beasts, and I saw this black thing that was out there too.
Oh, that sounds spooky.
Well, they also had these giant statues that were it looked like this place was in a hole, and there were these very scary looking statues that I got up close to one, and they didn't like me, and they went to attack me, and I went and flew away.
Oh, yeah, that's not nice.
No, it's not. I hope to never go back to that place. It's definitely scary.
I think we should go look for it.
That'll be another thing on the list, I suppose.
I imagine when this entire conversation's going down, Enoch just turns to Koopalue, just goes, "Is this what it's like listening to every other conversation with everyone for you?"
He shrugs.
Oh, Enoch, good news!
What?
We've got another quest!
Oh God. Do we both just say, "Oh God damn it," at the same time?
But that exclamation point appears above her head.
Oh, trust
Turns
me.
into a question mark.
If my character understood Sylvan, he would be saying a whole lot more things.
Lots of nasty things, I imagine.
Oh yeah, no, there was something that immediately was like a giant red flag. I think I sailed over some heads, but I'm just like, nope, not metagaming. Not.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. There's like a statue over there, some things with wooden masks over there, and then a really scary hole with statues over there. So we've got a lot of things to do. In fact, if it's not the same ones that we were already doing, in fact, that's 3 quests. Isn't that great?
Well, I think the statue one is the shield guardian we're looking for. So that's just one we've already been on. So 2, potentially 2 quests that are new.
I just have would I be able to figure out like when they point the multiple statues that they're pointing towards Mumbala?
I guess a survival check for that?
All right. 7.
Maybe.
Oh.
It's kind of in the general direction.
All right. I'll just be like, yay, more quests.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, the wood masks one is probably just more of the goblin tribes and not really a quest per se. It's just a location of people.
Yeah, I prefer not to go antagonize another goblin folk.
Oh, I just remembered. And the fairy dragon just kind of flips up right to your face, Dan. Oh, at the statue? There was lots of stuff that was previously placed right at the feet of it. I'm not sure what was going on, but it seemed like there were lots of things that were moving there at some point. I don't know what they were doing at the statue, but it seemed like it was really important to them.
Alright, so they must be doing some sort of ritual over there. Interesting. Oh, shot in the dark here. Have you seen, like, any hags around? Old crotchety women? Evil?
Let's see. No.
Alright. Figured I'd ask. Worth a shot.
Don't know. I'm just around here.
Well, that's super helpful.
Okay. Well, have fun with finding out the things. Bye-bye. And you
Okay.
see she begins to flit up, and you see her turn invisible again and dart off.
Okay, Dragon, I love you. Bye-bye.
Oh, I feel
Brownie
like-
points if you got brownie points if
Yes.
you got that reference.
I think we all did. I think we all did.
Yeah.
I hang out with someone who has it on their soundboard, so yes. I almost feel like you summoned Wiley with that.
I was gonna ask, is it Wiley or Simon? Because I think they both have it on their soundboard.
It would be Wiley. Actually, no, that'd be Wiley and Frenchie. She doesn't have a soundboard, but that's how she says goodbye to everyone.
Oh, that's great. All right, so aside from that, the rest of the day as you travel is uneventful. And as you continue to set out for the next day,
Music comes back.
The band
It's,
starts playing.
medium pouring rain. As let's see. As Kawasha begins to look at the map, he realizes, oh, I suppose it makes a little more sense. We are slightly off course, but we can still make our way over there. And he points at the map that they're right here, instead of down there.
Well,
Must have done turn around because of the rain.
we're still basically within a few miles of, like, where we think we're supposed to be going.
So, yeah, it seems that way.
Alright, so for this day's encounters.
No, It occurs
Go-
to me we should probably go back to the village after this quest because I realize I'm getting an awful low on the bug juice.
Yeah, I noticed that too, and I haven't gotten enough ingredients to properly make more.
So, getting low on a lot of things, really.
Yeah, we may want to turn around after we investigate for this. I mean, if we're lucky and we get that medallion, that's a lot of money we can get back.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'll say as you guys make your way down, it gets close to evening. Where is it? Where's the page? Where's the page? There's the page. You gotta float down the river, and standing next to some rocks and ferns is an 8-foot-tall statue. Humanoid in shape with bronze fists, iron joints, an adamantine breastplate, and an iron helm with slits for eyes. The rest of the statue is made of sculpted wood reinforced with bands and rivets of adamantine. Scattered around its feet are offerings of food, feathers, colored stones, and skulls.
Oh.
Huh. Vorn, I presume?
Who here is proficient with Arcana check? Or who is proficient with Arcana?
Yo.
Me.
Go ahead and make those Arcana checks.
5.
21. Blackjack.
Dan, coupled with what you read in the wizard's scroll, this matches the description of a shield guardian. And it's easy to assume that it is.
This is definitely our man. He knocks on the shield guardian's chest a couple times with his knuckle.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now we just gotta figure out where the amulet is. Judging by the mess around the feet, perhaps the people who put these here have it.
Well, maybe.
I mean, the skull's not a good sign.
I mean, I don't want to typecast or anything here, but considering we know that there are goblins nearby,
Yeah, no.
you
this
would know
tracks.
better than I would.
Yeah, this tracks.
So they're just skulls. It's not like the full body bones, right?
Yeah, correct. It's just the, bleached skulls.
Okay.
Well, now here's the better question. How do we get moving if we can't find, because...
So it's just the statue. Are there any like ruins or anything like that?
Aside from... Let's see. How could I phrase this? There's... How can I put this on here? Wick and Elise. And I believe Dan. I'll need you three to roll survival checks for me.
Okay.
Okie doke.
14.
Natural 1.
And Elise?
Did everybody remember that you have inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll use my inspiration. Why not?
Yeah, getting close to the end of the session for the night.
11.
Alright. Chaco, you here? Oh no.
Oh no, he had to step away, it looks like.
Okay.
I see.
Alright. Yeah. After a little bit of looking around, Wick, you kind of see it first, and Dan, you definitely see this after a while, after Wick kind of puts it out. You see there's a lot of foot traffic that's around here. You're able to recognize some footprints that look remarkably similar to Kupalue. Some webbed-footed looking footprints, and some smaller humanoid-shaped footprints.
So we have veggie pygmy footprints, smaller humanoid, potentially the goblins, and some sort of webbed-footed creature.
Well, if I had to guess, those are probably goblin tracks, unless I got to roll for that.
Survival check, sure.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Natural 20.
That's what.
Hey.
Yeah, based on your
Makes
experience
sense.
so far, Enoch, yeah, you're able to identify that there are there are grung tracks, there are veggie pygmy tracks, and there are goblin footprints.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
And you are able to identify, and yeah, Dan, Enoch, and Wick, you're all able to identify a set of goblin tracks that look like they do appear to go towards the northeast. To the east-northeast.
Alright, well, the northeast, that probably will take us to the goblin camp. If I had to guess anyone who would have the medallion for this, it would be them. But I'm also going to warn you guys, this is just a hunch. I think this might be a convergence of worship here, because grung, veggie pygmy, and goblins, and then you look up giant, like, armored fella that's imposing.
Yeah.
So we might not be very popular here in a little while.
I mean, I feel like we weren't very popular here to begin with.
Or
A lot of things have been trying to kill us.
if we get the medallion and actually make their object of worship move, we'll be the most popular.
Now, I would like to make a counterpoint. Imagine if someone just made your god up and walk away.
That is very risky, yes. I would actually have to agree with him.
But I mean, it would be bringing their god, so to speak, to life.
I mean,
Yes, but
I know I'd be really excited if Shanty came up to me and started walking and talking.
See? Exactly.
but
Like,
it's-
their god is, at this moment, air quotes, sleeping. And some brave adventurers came along and brought their god awake from his slumber. We could very realistically spin this positively. I mean, I don't speak Goblin, so I can't, so... Enoch, you would have to spin it positively.
Alright, I'm gonna teach you a goblin word. Gagak! You know what that means? Shiv them.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear that, prepare to run.
Noted.
Okay, so I guess we'll start following the footprints.
Okay. Because it's getting close to the evening, you guys need to set up a place to camp for the night.
Okay.
You manage to do so, nothing else happens for the rest of the day.
I'd like to once again look around for anything of value for alchemy.
Give me another survival check.
5.
5. Nothing to it, I'm afraid. The next day, it is not raining.
There goes another bug.
Yep, bug spray.
Bug spray, yep. Okay. So, Caitlin and Vaughn, I'll need you two to roll percentiles for me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Roll a D100.
89.
37.
Alright. Alright, so that one. Yes, I have to figure out what that encounter is. Okay. All right. As you're currently all beginning to start packing, you're getting your tents all set up. You're going to pick up one tent, and Wick, as you're kind of picking up one set of tent, there's a rock that kind of gets budged, and there's a small hole that kind of opens up, and as you kind of nudge it open, you kind of feel a slight small rumbling just because of how small you are, and you see there's a giant group of bugs begin to start pouring out of here. And because of the way it's kind of setting up for night, that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Oh no.
I figured like that was where we're gonna.
I blame Enotep.
Damn it, Enotep!
Alright, so a good session tonight, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very fun. Yes.
I did not expect to find the Shield Guardian before the necklace.
I mean, I thought maybe they'd be together, but considering they'd be in the middle of the forest where anyone could take it, probably wasn't going to be there.
I remember what's-his-face telling us that they were separated, so...
Yeah.
Also, when you think about it, that is just in our luck, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like that Enoch hasn't gone across. Yes, he was partially raised by goblins. The only reason he wasn't eaten by goblins is because old Joe was trading them food and medicine for metal.
Mm-hmm.
But might as well start wrapping up here. Draco, how's it going, my dude?
Everyone, I'm Draco Magnus. You can find me on YouTube as Draco Magnus. I'm on Twitter at Draco_Magnus. I play RPGs, horror games in October. We're still technically going through Omen Excidio Plague on YouTube. And on Twitch, whenever I get the time, I'm doing Fear and Hunger. It's been going.
You lose more limbs?
No, I wasn't able to stream recently, but, that was... I'm still reflecting of losing all those limbs. But, you can find me on Twitter at dmagnius, and, I post memes occasionally, I react to a lot of stuff, I retweet stuff I'm auditioning for, and, that's me.
All right, DeLuna, how you doing, buddy?
I'm this is the perfect thing because I'm gonna have to deal with finals next week.
Woohoo!
Oh boy.
Hooray! Schooling, especially in math, which I'm not really. I feel stupid after I've taken this class.
You and me both. There's a reason why I was an English major and did not finish that major.
Anyway. You can find me at Deluna1338 on Twitter and here on YouTube at Deluna13. Also, I don't know when this is going to happen, possibly either next week or the week after, but if I can promote something I'm going to be a part of for a friend of mine, the YouTube channel Extra Human they are going to be starting a Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke, and I'm going to be a part of that.
Nice.
Cool.
I will give updates of that when I have them. So far, like I said, like we're thinking in the next few weeks, if earliest. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Zombie, what you doing?
You can find me on Twitter at ChocoZombie101, and you can find me on Twitch at ChocolateZombie101. Hoping by around Christmas time, I'm gonna have enough money to throw my hand into the royale of trying to look for a PS5. So,
Ooh. Okay.
Godspeed.
Yeah. Now, while you clutch the money in one hand, learn you got to get in that forearm/elbow strike. Go straight for like the orbital of the cheek.
mhm.
May the odds be forever in your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Caitlin, what's up?
Hello. I'm CaitlinC37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at CaitlinC37, where I do art. Commissions are open, barely, kind of. But if you want one, you can find all that information on my Twitter. That's it for me.
Alrighty, and Milla, what you got on the docket, my friend?
Well, occasionally you can find me on Twitter at MillenNinjaNerd. You can also find me occasionally streaming on twitch.tv/MillenNinja, where I've been trying to get some more Hatlers action going with Halo Infinite at some point. There has been talk at some point of maybe doing a Pokemon Black randomizer Nuzlocke with friends. We'll see how that pans out.
Nuzlocks are very popular right now, so I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah,
They're fun though. Like that's the thing. It's hard to explain how fun they are to watch and to play.
Yeah, especially when it comes to randomizers, because there are some videos of a guy just grabbed the Nuzlocke. It's like, oh yeah, it's just gonna go through this whole run with a Groudon just doing Earthquake. When he runs into a battle where he meets the Groudon that kills his party, and ends his run with Earthquake.
Here's a question: if you're gonna do the randomizer, are the moves gonna be randomized as well?
I don't think so. We'll just do random Pokemon and just try and tweak things out from there. But
friend told me, sorry. A friend told me something about randomizers. Apparently, the Reggies all know Explosion at level 1. And they figured that out because they randomized their Pokemon and all of their starters were one of the Reggies, and all of them know Explosion.
So they can never catch it.
Nope. Just you have to throw a Pokeball and pray that it sticks or your run's already over.
Wow. All right. But yeah, that's all that's it on my end. How about you, Vaughn?
Well, we may try to get more stuff going on. Tomorrow is definitely going to be a work day for me, even though it's my day off, because I'm going to be trying to get the alerts all squared away here in OBS, while also trying to see about getting our first episode up on YouTube, so keep your eye on my Twitter for that. Once I've got some episodes up here, I'll put a nice little bot in the chat, so that way you can find a link to either the page with all the videos on it or to a playlist, so that way now you don't have to worry about missing us on Tuesdays, because I know everybody's got a crazy schedule. You can catch up with all the episodes of Chult the Personality over on YouTube here shortly. Other than that, maybe try to get some finishing up of Code Vein. I also picked up Demon X Machina, which is okay. It's an interesting Atlas game. A little weird with the story, but I get to pilot a mech and shoot things, so I'm having a fun time.
I mean, all you had to really say is that it's an Atlas game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's cell-shaded Atlas. And also, I'm playing, because it gave me the customization options, I'm playing a Catman with a pompadour and a Tom Selleck mustache.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm enjoying that. Well, everyone's like, man, he's so young and virile. I'm just like, dude, my guy looks like he's 40.
Looks like he smokes a lot.
I mean, yeah. And he's got, like, if you've ever seen the guy from the old VH1, like, reality show, who basically tried to make himself into a tiger, he looks kind of like that.
Yeah, he does kind of.
But aside from that, I think we got the perfect thing to go out on. But also want to thank, if any of them are sticking around, the people from Perfectly Techno who rated us earlier. As well as El Robot, as always, with 100 bits sending us out with the quote of the night, which is from Dan. Ow, my kidney!
Oh my God.
2 in a row.
So, where would we like to raid tonight?
Well, let's see. I see Caliban's on. I see Vaughn. Well, that's
Yeah.
obviously you, Doi.
Hey, want to
see-
rate yourself?
We're gonna rate ourselves. How meta?
Yeah. Arkov and Bosco are playing Infinite. Bromad's on as well.
You know, actually, I want to see how Boss is gonna react to us rating him.
I mean, sure. Let's just go in. How about the raid message be ow, my kidney?
On my
Yeah.
kidney. Yep.
Alrighty.
That's gonna make him even more confused. That's gonna be even funnier.
Yeah.
I almost typed in raid ow, my kidney.
Well, now someone has to make an Ow My Kidney Twitch channel.
I mean, to be fair, there probably is one, and either Zako or Wiley has gifted a sub to somebody with it. Alrighty, well, keep an eye out here. We'll definitely be streaming next Tuesday unless anything comes up, which I will let you all know. And then maybe see what else we have coming up, because like I said, I might be helping organize another game with some people, so not sure where that will be, but I'll let you know when I know. Alright, and we're off.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.